Liam Livingstone's sensational six-hitting in Sharjah. Ajay Kumar's last over heroics in a thriller. And Piyush Chawla's vintage class. The Knight Riders have had their magical moments in the DP World ILT20 Season 4. But the side has been inconsistent, and their heavy defeat in the last game has pushed them to the 5th spot. On the other side, the Warriors too are having a nightmarish campaign. With 5 losses, their playoff hopes are fading. Can Sikandar Raza and his men pull off something miraculous to turn things around? Expect a humdinger of a match in Abu Dhabi tonight between two teams desperate for survival. Hello and good evening. It's a clash of two teams who are battling to survive. You've got Abu Dhabi Knight Riders taking on the Sharjah Warriors here in Abu Dhabi. It's match number 25 of the DP World ILT20 Season 4. Let's take a look at the points table. If you see, Desert Vipers have already qualified. It's a battle for those 3 spots, and it's number 5 taking on number 6. Two teams with their backs against the wall. Hello and good evening. This is Cricket Safari, and as the sun goes down here in Abu Dhabi, hopes rise for these two teams as they battle for those 2 points. Watch as the mystery unfolds in the next couple of hours. But for now, it is toss time.
Little cool out here in the middle of the Zayed Cricket Stadium tonight for this contest, but very pleasant conditions from a cricketing point of view. And always great to be here in Abu Dhabi. I've got the captain of the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders right alongside me, Jason Holder. Sikandar Raza is here from the Warriors, and Simon Taufel, as well as our match referee. And Jace.
Tails.
Warriors have called a tail, and it is a head.
We're going to bat first.
Jason, you're going to bat first. Tell me why.
Yeah, that's a good surface. You know, we just want to put our runs on the board today and back our bowlers to defend it.
Couple of games left. Probably need 2 wins, maybe. What have you said to the lads?
No, probably we definitely need 2 wins, you know, but we've just got to take it game by game. You know, this first game against Sharjah Warriorz is obviously very important for us. We're still a very positive group. We still think we've yet to play off a complete game, and today's a good challenge to do it.
Had a couple of wins prior to the loss in the last game. What was wrong there, and what have you said to the guys coming into tonight?
Look, we just made blunders at crucial stages of the game. You know, a few situation awareness lacking, and just trying to get through some tough situations by playing it a little bit more positively but smartly. I think if we do that in this game, and no doubt we should be able to win this game. Any
significant changes? How are we looking team wise?
Nah, same team. We've got the same team.
Put on a show for us.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Hello, brother.
Sikandar, welcome along. Having a bat. How do you feel?
Having to bowl?
No, you have to bat, mate. Sorry.
I thought Jason said he's going to have a bat first. Well, to me, he said that.
Jason's bowling.
They're batting.
He's batting. They're batting?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. You're bowling?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right.
That's my bad.
Yeah, no, we're happy to bowl. We wanted to bowl first anyway. I know a lot of things have been made out about the slowness of the surface as well, but it's the same wicket, but I think there was a bit of water that was used to prepare this, and there's a bit of tackiness, and with the temperatures not too high, the wickets are not drying as quickly, so we wanted to bowl first anyway.
After the last game, what have you said to your lads?
Listen, it was quite tough to take that loss. The only thing I said was that, boys, even though there's an impact rule, but let's not take the batsmanship out of the game as well. I think there was a time when we needed to just be batting and not looking at the boundaries too much. Had we scored 130 on that wicket, you never know what could have done. And I think looking at the wickets as well, this has not been a tournament of high scoring compared to last year. So we got to adjust. Unfortunately, we haven't adjusted, but we're not out yet. So hopefully we can adjust well today and try and get some wins under our belt.
Yeah, 3 games to go. So you're in a slightly better position than others. Probably 8 points, maybe 10. So a couple of wins required.
Yeah, certainly. 8 with a run rate and 10 will definitely guarantee us. So we're going to take one game at a time, and we got good memories of this ground. We came here last time and we managed to pick up some points, so hopefully we can do that today.
Changes for you?
Yeah, certainly we got 2 changes. Monank comes in and Sauter comes in, and of course with an impact we'll see when we have to bat first which changes we need to make.
All right, my apologies.
No, all good.
Oh, no, that's all. No,
thank you.
Didn't mean to do that. Abu Dhabi Knight Riders have won the toss, and surprisingly they're going to bat first. Why? I'll tell you why. Because Wasim Akram is alongside me to take us through the surface. Was what do you see here, and the decision to bat first? Does it surprise you a little bit?
It did, actually. By the look of it, it looks very dry. We'll show you the, who were later on, the viewers. But in general, it's the same wicket they played the game yesterday. So they sprinkled a little bit of water last night, and obviously they rolled it yesterday and today morning. So if you go down, if you want to check the moisture, you go down, put your palms in, and you can really feel there's a bit of moisture. The new ball will seam around early on with the 3 to 4 overs, and the spinners come into bowl, it will grip as well. So far what we have seen in this DP World ILT20 Season 4, teams have been losing wickets in first 6 overs. Try to get to 40, 35, ideally 40 cricketing shots, and then wickets in hand. Get to 160, 170. They can. They're big, good enough players, both the sides. So I think that should be the plan by Knight Riders. It's a very brave move by Knight Riders, and at most of the time, luck favours the brave.
It took me by surprise. I can tell you we're slightly closer to the western side, still 68 metres out that way, 72 odd out the other side of the ground as well. So decent sizes, breeze blowing straight down the ground tonight. Sometimes we see it one side to the other. I think with Waz, maybe used surface, runs on the board. If it's around that 165, 170, you might be in the game.
Absolutely.
Well, that's right. News from the centre. First of all, that Jason Holder has elected to bat first. That's happened for the first time here in Abu Dhabi. Probably he's taking a look at the stats because 5 out of 8 times teams batting first here have won the game. Hello and welcome, Alan Wilkins as well as Waqar Yunus. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Ridhima?
How have you been?
Yeah, very good. And, you know, the matches are coming thick and fast. And this now is really, well, what's one behind a quarter-final? But it's almost like a knockout. They're still mathematically in with a chance if you lose tonight, but really you want to get the points on the board. And the two poor sides, or two sides who've got enough resources to have won more than they have. And I think that they'll be questioning themselves here. I fancy ADKR here on their home patch.
Right. Waqar, on the other side, ADKR will be batting first. We also took a look at the pitch. First of all, what do you make of that decision at the toss?
Look, I think they're also gone with the trend, because the trend says now, because the pitches are getting a little tired, runs on the board is the way to go. And also, if you go by the data we just told us, 5 out of 8-9 games, the batting, first time batting has won the game. So I feel that one reason, and also this pitch has been. We have had games on the surface before, so spinners will come into play. So I feel the Jason Holder probably thinking, okay, runs on the board, I've got good spinners in the side, I can really make a difference with my spinners.
With your spinners, but also on the other side, you've got a certain Sharjah Warriorz that boasts of a solid pace attack. Talking about pace, we've got Wasim Akram, the legendary fast bowler, giving us a bowling masterclass along with Simon Dowell.
Well, it's a gorgeous, fresh evening here in Abu Dhabi Zayed Cricket Stadium. We're going to talk some bowling, a bit of a bowling masterclass with one of the best in the business, Wasim Akram alongside, who's part of our commentary group and, well, a great, absolute great of the game. Well, I just want to talk a little bit about what your success was and what these guys are looking to do in the modern T20 game as well. From a bowling point of view, what are the keys in short format cricket for you? First up, we'll talk about the new ball.
The new ball. Look, I played T20 cricket only 5 games when it started in 2003 for Hampshire. Those days, probably batters didn't have those shots early on in this T20 format. So as a bowler, I wasn't as scared as the bowlers are now. And my first 2 overs were usually back of a length. Try to bring my natural in-swing to the right-hander. And if not, then if not swinging, then I'll go just across. That's the first 2 overs. I mean, first or third. And if I usually, those days we used to bowl 2 overs at death, 18th and 20th or 19th or 17th or 19th. And I used to bowl normal Yorkers, normal swing, and if it's reversing a bit, like this particular ball, if you have a look, it's rough this side, it's a perfect reverse swing ball. And this shiny side, this side. So I would have gone last 2 overs or last over is reverse swinging this day and age, I would have gone around the wicket. The same field they used to have, point back, third man up, extra cover a little wider, maybe mid-off back as well, and just go shiny side here, the rough side here, and just go wide of the crease. Naturally, I'm going to go wide of the crease, and just go outside off stump. If it's a new batter, I probably would have gone for the stumps, but if it's a set batter, I probably would have gone outside off stump, away swinger from around the wicket, wide of the crease.
How much did you use the crease? I mean, we see a lot of bowlers throughout the tournament sort of in here, come in wider. How much did you use the crease throughout an innings or your career?
If it wasn't swinging in my time, I hardly used the crease. Yeah. But if it's swinging, if I was bowling over the wicket, to a left-hander or a right-hander, I usually go wide and do the delivery that I usually do, bring the ball back into the right-hander, away to the left-hander. So wide of the crease, if I'll go this side, for instance, if I'll go wide of the crease to the left-hander, if it's swinging quite a bit, if I go wide, the batter will automatically think he's going to bring the ball back in.
Yeah.
But I used to bowl the away swinger from wide of the crease. And I used to come at the last minute, run in, and come at the last
You would
minute.
jump out of it.
Jump out of it, yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
And same to the right-hander, but in swing. Never went across. I've never used the crease when I was bowling across to the right-hander.
Come back around the wicket. Now, I mean, because what we see when you go wide of the crease, from a batting point of view, that line is coming, and then it starts to swing.
Yeah.
That's one of the keys, isn't it? Particularly with that
and
newish
obviously
ball.
the ball has to be slightly crossed and wrist has to be a little open. And you go there, you go wide, and then you aim wherever you want to aim. And reverse swing, you usually, if you want to finish off stump, you have to aim slightly outer than off stump, because if you aim middle, it'll finish leg.
Yeah.
So that's very important. That's come with practice.
Slower balls? How much did you use a slower ball in your
I did.
white
In
ball
one-day
career?
cricket, I did quite a bit. And again, away, a leg cutter to right-hander, and back of the hand to the left-hander. And I got quite a bit of wickets on back of a hand, especially against the left-handers, because in last overs, our days, the most batters used to go cross, right-hander or left-hander, so hence the away ones to both of them.
Brilliant. Listen carefully, folks, because this man was simply one of the best in the game. Plenty of great seam bowlers on show throughout the tournament. Might see a little bit more tonight.
Truly, Dooley, those are words of wisdom from the man himself. You're a certain young Wasim Akram in the game tonight. He'll be listening to him very, very keenly. But you shared the new ball with him a zillion times.
This Wasim Akram, one playing for Warriors? Warriors, or the one who just
the legendary
playing
one, the legendary one.
Okay, all right.
But what are your memories with him?
Oh man, those memories are amazing memories. I mean, I shared the dressing room with him over a decade and a half, and had great times. I always enjoyed bowling, from the other end. I honestly feel that my performances, all my performances, I dedicate to him, because if he wouldn't have been bowling from the other end, I wouldn't have had this success. And it's purely because I always had somebody to challenge. And I was so lucky that I had him bowling from the other end, and every time he bowled, I enjoyed every delivery he has bowled.
And that camaraderie is so special, it comes out in commentary as well, but you watched him.
I did. I played in an era just a little bit before these two, thank goodness.
About 50 years before us, yeah.
Thank goodness. But I think Waqar's been a bit modest there, because when these two bowled in tandem, there was no hiding place. There was no hiding place. So, if Wasim didn't get you with that or that, he would get you with that or that. And they were just terrific. Great fast bowlers hunt in packs. Broad and Anderson for England, McGrath, Gillespie, Waqar and Wasim, and there was no hiding place, and he was fabulous. And then later on he played for our county, Glamorgan, and he took so many wickets. He terrorised a lot of county.
I was done then.
Yeah, no.
I was more or less done
But
then.
then he came off and he was walking like this because he bowled so much. But absolute wonderful masters of their craft with the ball.
Indeed, that's the reason why almost 800 wickets, test wickets between the two. All right, very quickly for everyone who's watching, there's something very special for all of you. Well, it is Jalwa Dikhao Inam Pao. It is, before the match begins, let me remind you that you have a chance to be a part of the action. Visi Smart TV presents Jalwa Dikhao Inam Pao contest. Show your energy, show your passion, participate now and win exciting prizes only with Visi Smart TV, a smart TV that has it all. So you know the drill. We'll be showing you the couple of questions and you answer them. For now, these two teams hunting for those 2 points. Who comes out on top? I guess we'll find out in some time. Both of them will put in their best. We'll take a short break here. You stay tuned as we bring you more on the other side. Welcome back to Cricket Safari. Let me give you a quick update. It is ADKR that's won the toss, selected to bat first. A quick look at the team batting first. What do you make of that, Waqar? No change there.
I mean, if you just read on paper, you will say this team should be leading the table. But at the moment, they're really struggling. Phil Salt, Sharafu, Hales, McMullen there, Rutherford there, Livingston. I mean, what more do you want? And Russell, Howard, Narayan, Stone, and Ajay Kumar, who's been bowling superbly. And then they also got a chance of bringing someone else when they had to. Piyush Chawla will come in as a sub. So I mean, this is one wonderful side, but unfortunately they are on the verge of going out of this tournament.
Yep, on the other side, of course, Sharjah Warriorz in the 6th position. They've got a task cut out in front of them. They come in with 2 changes.
Oh, yes. Monank Patel comes in. He's the US captain, so he comes in for his first match. And Nathan Souter, the leg spinner, comes in. So I think that's a really good call for the Sharjah Warriorz. But their batting has underwhelmed. Kola Cadmore, Abel, James Rue, Sikanda's not performed. Ethan D'Souza, Dwayne Pretorius, it's putting pressure on the bowlers, and that's why. I really like what Taskin Ahmed has brought to the equation with Adil Rashid, but they are a struggling team. They've tried Harmeet Singh with the ball. Johnson Charles has not given them starts, so they've got a heck of a lot of work today to keep out the Knight Riders.
You did call them a struggling team, and there are various reasons as to why they are struggling. Very quickly, let me show you the worries of Sharjah Warriorz as they come into this one. Remember, they won their first game at the back of 3 losses. They won 2 in a row, and they've lost it 2 in a row again. And these are the worries. Have an overall strike rate of 124, the lowest for any team. Batters have an average of 19, lowest for any team. Used 21 players this season, most by any team. Their last 2 totals have been 90 all out and 117 all out. None of their bowlers has taken 10 wickets in the tournament. Yeah, they would be a little dissatisfied, just not by the 2 losses that they've had, but the manner in which they've lost. When they're all out for 90 and 117, what do they do to get their bearings right and come into this one?
Well, they've got to forget those performances anyway. They've got to get rid of that, get rid of the negative thinking, and just begin to believe in themselves and get off to some starts. Johnson Charles has been poor. I think he's been poor. He's got 1 score of 77. The rest, he's just getting out so early. They've really got to get off to starts. Sikandar, you know, they can't leave it to the middle order. You've got to get a start in this tournament. And look at the bowlers, not one bowler, TKC, he's got to get them off to a start. He's played more cricket for the Sharjah Warriorz than any other cricketer in their ranks. And TKC, you have got to go tonight, otherwise they're going to struggle.
Yeah, but they would take a little bit of confidence, the fact that they've played the least number of games, so they've got a solid chance there. But having said that, TKC, Johnson Charles in the middle order, they've got a James Rue. Other than that, in the low order, nobody comes through. Who do you see?
Look, I think, you know, they have issues. We all know that. And as Alan said, that negativity out of there. Forget what happens. Forget what happened in the tournament. Don't read that and just go out there and express yourself. They're still a team which can actually beat any side. But Abu Dhabi Knight Riders, home ground, batting first, it's going to be tough.
So who's winning?
Abu Dhabi Knight Riders.
Abu Dhabi Knight Riders for you.
Yeah, Knight Riders, they've won the toss. I think they have anyway, according to Simon Dool. They've won the toss. They're going to bat first. They're going to put a total on the board. I think they're too strong, and they've got the bowling to back it up. Knight Riders for me.
What's the total you reckon, though?
They're going to get 182.
182 is what Alan Wilkins says. Well, we find out. Let me tell you, the last time these 2 teams met, it was a 233 by ADKR. On the other side, Sharjah Warriorz, they've got a captain who's got intent and aggression. Let's find out what he's got in store for us. Live action comes to you right after this short break.